This is Who Knows the News, that show where I discuss 3 interesting topics in the news over the past 7 days. And I just thought I'd let you know, these are real newsy-woozy stories coming up for you, so why not get started, eh? First up today, slow down. Why'd you slow down the limit? 60. So there's this village in the UK, near Nottingham up in the north of the Midlands, and if you haven't been there, or if you do live there, wave hello. Hello! And basically put 8 different speed limits within 1 mile of driving. Jesus, you know that film Speed, where the bus can't go below 50 miles per hour, otherwise it explodes? Well, they'd be doomed if it took place here. So here's the layout. It's in a village called Zouch, by the way. Yeah, I know, cool name, right? Anyway, here's the layout. Firstly, the outskirts of the village are a 50 miles per hour zone. But as you approach Zouch, the limit drops to 40 miles per hour, before turning to 30 miles per hour, then back up to 40 miles per hour. And then as you leave the village, you pass a national speed limit sign. But at a junction, less than a mile outside the village, the speed drops to 40 miles per hour. Upon rounding the corner onto the A6, the national speed limit applies once again. By the way, it's about 60 miles per hour, by the way, okay? While in the other direction, the speed limit drops to 30 miles per hour as you enter the neighbouring village of Haythen. I don't think Apple Maps could control that, dude. Yeah, same here. Well, they might actually be responsible for all I know. So here's the question. How could you even come up with an idea like this? I mean, I can't think of how you could get that so wrong. For me, the limits remain a single number. For a little bit more than a mile, that's often useful. Yeah? So, anyway, yeah, leave suggestions in the comments below. All are appreciated with kindness and chocolate biscuits. That's technological chocolate biscuits sent over to you via the Biscuinator, in which will appear through your door in about 48 seconds later. 42 to 48 seconds depending on where you live. And if you live in Zouch by any chance, you might even get a custard cream. Second up today, how do I look? So Chop, plain and simple. How do I look today? Where are you, dude? Right here, Chod. Here, yes, right in front of you. Right a bit. Just a little bit more. Yes, here I am. Hello, you're looking at me right now, I'm waving at you. Still can't see you, dude. Oh, sorry, that's just me and my invisible cloak that those scientists claim to have discovered. They sent it through the post instead of the chocolate biscuits that I just said. Yeah, apparently they've discovered invisible cloaks, as you do. I say claimed because it's one of those ones where you have to believe it what you see, don't you? Which is ironic, really, because you can't really believe something properly until you've seen it. So therefore, if I have seen it, I shouldn't believe it, because therefore it's not invisible and no proof could be made. But if it is invisible, then no proof can be made. It's a lose-lose situation, really. So here's the question, which I have already answered. Do you believe this story? Leave your answers in the comments below as normal. Chad, do you believe this story? I'll believe it when I see it, dude. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Good idea. We don't want to confuse our audience anymore. Let's move on. Third and final this week. Just a little off the top, please. Hey, Chad, take a look at this. Is that a lawnmower, dude? Looks like it. Well, you watch Top Gear, right? Because Jeremy Clarkson, Captain Slow, and Fishy Hammond have all contributed with Top Gear magazine to make a 130 mile per hour lawnmower. I could do with one of them, but then again my garden's not that big. It's not even a mile. Only Clarkson's one is a mile. Just like the runway, or just like the 500-mile runway in Fast and Furious 6. Yeah. Same here, dude. Not that I do gardening anyway, man. So here's the final question for this week's of Who Knows the News. If you could have any item that can reach 130 miles per hour, this item needs to be something that moves, like a tractor, for example. It doesn't have to be that dull. Or interesting. What would it be? That doesn't mean you have to. That doesn't mean you can be dull. And also, who do you think was the brains behind this? For me, I think it was Captain Slow. As that one time he had to control a lawnmower but failed during a party he was hosting with Clarkson and Hammond. And the one where they also did that band, it's the same episode. And I think it was in India. And he just couldn't control the lawnmower and ended up ruining the whole garden. And scaring off all the guests. That's after the band was playing. Logic always makes sense, right? I'll tell you something else that makes sense. It's the shout out for this week, which goes to Ryan the Hero 14, one of the really long-term friends to this channel. He has appeared in many videos on this channel, just like I have on his channel. You should know that, like I said. Any viewer of my channel should instantly know this person, but if you somehow haven't subbed him yet, make sure you do, and also if you don't know him yet, make sure you do, as he will be appearing in Mega Convo episodes coming up later on. Thanks Mochi. Just click the linky thingy and you'll be able to go and find him. That's all for this week's edition of Who Knows the News. Make sure you stick around same time next week for the next episode. In the meantime, if you have any stories you'd like to see in the next episode, do not hesitate to message me or comment below. Same if you would like a shout out. Thanks for watching you all and see you all next week. Goodbye.